I welcome each and every one of you
by the authority vested in me as school's
Self-belief and hard work will always bring you success. Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the graduation ceremony.
Next, the ongoing coronavirus threat, the death toll in the
breaking
U.S.
news coming
now
in.
officially
Stop
topping
coronavirus
and closing in on
So, ang napili nating school opening date ay August 24. Pero hindi ibig sabihin, Martin at Raquel, na physical na, lahat physical na papasok.
This could have been the welcoming sight of our first day of school. But due to the pandemic, time has changed. How did Looc National High School prepare for the school year 2020-2021? Administrator, teachers, and school nurse attended every webinar scheduled and designed by the Department of Education. Teachers designed e-books and modular activities according to given competencies.
The school health section of Looc National High School remains committed to provide basic health care to the school families amid the COVID-19 pandemic. The school clinic is ever ready for any actual or potential health problem that may arise. Our medicines are there, BP apparatus, the sphygmomanometer and the stethoscope and the thermal scanner. Aside from those clinic supplies and equipment, our school prepared the needed suitable IEC materials especially for COVID-19. Looc National High School makes sure that the minimal health standards shall be the backbone of preparedness and response to COVID-19 and will be in accordance to DOH objectives.
The Barangay Council donated hand-washing facility for everyone to use.
Hapon po, ito po yung gamit ng hand washing para po ibigay po namin po sa local na kayo po sa kahit kunting bagay matulungan po natin ang ating mga kabataan para maiwasan po ang COVID-19.
The school is ready in case of face-to-face sessions.
Regular size classroom converted into audiovisual room which caters our 50 tablets from the Department of Education. Chairs are structured to cater 20 students per classroom for face-to-face learning if permitted. Each classroom has its own hand washing facility with hygiene kit. Computer laboratory for our senior high school students. Computer laboratory for our junior high school students.
The school is offering various ways for students to continue learning amidst the coronavirus threat. Online learning for those students who have internet, computer, or smartphones. Advisors will provide email accounts for students to enjoy online class discussions, to play interactive games, and to read learning activities through Kotobi Reader application. But most of the parents' number one problem is no internet connection and no gadgets.
Nasa online gid man problema, walay sakto nga cellphone. Niya kung naapoy cellphone, walay wifi.
Maka-afford sa mga gadgets, sa mga internet. Kaya nasa uban nga nasa bukid nagpuyo, walay signal. Isod makapalit sa gadgets.
No need to worry, because we are also offering modular learning system wherein the students are given learning activities to read, study, and answer at home. Teachers then are going to deliver the said modules at a specific time and place for students to pick up and then submit their answered activities on a designated schedule and place ready for teachers checking and recording. If by chance DepEd permits a face-to-face instruction, we will strictly follow the health protocol issued by the Interagency Task Force or IATF. Remember, it is better to miss intramurals and other school gatherings than to spread the coronavirus in the community. Ensuring social distancing is enhanced through safety demarcation lines, half-class schedule scheme, bring own snacks or alternate recess periods. Instructions could also be given through radio broadcasting.
Ako, ang Deputy President sa Looc National High School, nag-aawhag sa atong mga ginikanan nga atong suportahan ang pagpadayon sa pagtungha sa atong mga anak karong panahona.
Sa Looc National High School, ay makabalaka. Ang pinabangata para sa inyong kayuhan. Ang napag-ulit, kami na yung suporta sa inyo. Ang June Capistrano, kanunay magsuporta sa tanan na kailangan labi sa edukasyon sa aming mga kabataan.
Kami sa Department of Edukasyon ng Samis Oriental, Salay District, ay naghahanda na sa aming mga paaralan. Simula sa remote enrollment, pagpapalagay ng hand washing facilities, mga webinar, sa maguguro, at sa paggawa ng modules at activity share. Gawin namin ang lahat para sa inyo.
This COVID-19 crisis is a test of our character. It teaches us resilience and creativity. It sparks our confidence to try and fuels our tenacity to succeed. It ignites within us the desire to excel and to be more.
Maayong adlaw! Kami sa Looc National High School, kauban ang among inahan, Rosana Emanel, ug ang tibuok pwersa sa Salay District magapadayon sa among tahas ubos sa pangama ni SDS Jonathan de la Piña pinaagi sa Division Banner nga Miss or Be More. Nabuot ipasabot sa Be More kay bringing excellence by maximizing and optimizing resources in education. Dako kaayo kini nga hagit nga taliwala sa kakulangon sa tulunghaan apan maningkamot kami nga gamiton ang among kahibalo ug kusog aron mahatag namo kaninyo ang kasiguraduhan nga mahilayo sa virus ang inyong mga anak. Hugot ang among pagsuporta sa adobe sa DepEd Region 10 nga buot pasabot alternative delivery of basic education subay sa giya ni R.D. Art Bayukot o sa Education Must Continue ni Secretary Junior Briones. Nagapadayon ang pagpalista karon pinaagi sa text, dropbox o online. Apil pod ang Brigada Eskwela nga nagatutok sa pag-andam sa mga materialis sa pagama ug modules ug uban pang mga gikinahanglan nga mga butang aron mapadayon ang edukasyon ug mapatuman ang safety protocol. Sa balik eskwela o Brigada Eskwela nato ipakita ang atong positibo nga paglantaw nga ako, ikaw, kitang tanan makahatag og gahayag sa mangit-ngit nga dalan nga atong giagian karong panahona. Daghang salamat GPTE President Alex Baldon, kauban ang iyang mga opisyalis, Kapitan Felix Agucoy ug sa Barangay Looc Council, Mayor Angelo Capistrano Jr. ug kang Vice Mayor Tan ug sa Municipal Council, Congressman Christian Onabia, Governor Bambi Imano ug miyembro sa Provincial Board, mga ginikanan, magtutudlo, estudyante, alumni ug sa tanan nga andam mo tabang ug nagpakabana bisan sa gamay lang nga pamaagi. Kamo ang isa sa mga hinungdan aron makabot nato ang Looc Be More, Miss or Be More ug kitang tanan sa edukasyon Be More.
So, enroll now at Looc National High School.
A pleasant afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the graduation ceremony of the senior high school learners of Looc National High School with the theme, Kalidad ng Edukasyon, Lalong Patatagin sa Gitna ng Pandemya, Strengthening Quality of Education amid the COVID-19 pandemic. The virtual program shall now commence. In lieu of the processional, we begin with a montage of images of our candidates for graduation for school year 2020-2021, together with the faculty, staff, and DepEd officials. Ladies and gentlemen, our candidates for graduation. The GPTA President, Mr. Alex S. Valdon. The Looc National High School faculty and staff. Our school principal, Emily Marie A. Olario. Our public schools district supervisor, Dr. Vivian S. Tuason. Our assistant schools division superintendent, Dr. Nympha R. Lago, SESO 6. Our Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Jonathan S. De La Peña, SESO 5. Our guest speaker, Community Development Officer of ANICO, Mr. Rame J. Gitna. Let us invoke the presence of the Lord through an opening prayer. This will be followed by the singing of the Philippine National Anthem, the regional hymn, and the Miss Or March.
Let's bow our heads and place ourselves in the presence of the Lord. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for gathering all of us today in this important event. Bless everyone present here today, that each one of us may be able to share what he or she has for your glory and honor. We pray for our graduates and completers today and lift them before you. We ask for your peace to cover them. We ask for laughter and joy to fill their days. We pray that you would give them boldness and courage to face challenges set before them with the confidence and peace that only come from your Spirit. Be a lamp for their feet and a light to their path. Shine over them, fill them with your Spirit. May today be a memory that burns bright within them as they embark on life's great adventure. May the various activities related to this event be a success through your intervention. We ask all of these in your name. Amen.
Let us Diyos sa iyong Mindanao mabuhay, kay mahal na mong natawan. Mauswagon, masidakon, malipayon, pagpano sa katawon. Magpapiling kaning kasing-kasing, ang kabanaan o kamalipayon. Isa ka nunay gugmaan magpaibabaw, ang kahon sa'yo kanina. Mabuhay ang iyong Mindanao, itanaan mong natawan. Isago sa pamantaliwan, kami nagminahalan. Sa buhat ang katuyuan, simbolo sa kagawasan. Magpabiling na magkahirusa, kadahugan sa tanan. Mabuhay ang iyong Mindanao, itanaan mong natawan. Isago sa pamantaliwan, kami nagminahalay. Sa buhat at katuyuan, simbolo sa kagawasan. Magpabiling na magkahirusa, kadahugan sa tanan. Magpabiling na magkahirusa, kadahugan sa tanan.
The school principal, Emily Marie A. Olario, will now formally open the 4th graduation ceremony of Looc National High School.
To our school's Division Superintendent, Dr. Jonathan Estilo Peña, CESO 5, and Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Nemfa R. Lago, PSDS Dr. Vivian T. Tuason, the Deputy President and officers, the guest speaker, the different department heads, the faculty and staff, and to the candidates for graduation. Parents, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. The graduation ceremony of the senior high school learners is hereby declared in session.
Thank you very much to our school principal, Emily Marie A. Olario. The welcome address will now be given by Miss Mary Joy Balangao with high honor.
Our school's Division Superintendent, Dr. Jonathan S. De La Peña, CESO 5, to our Assistant School Division Superintendent, Dr. Nympha R. Lago, to our Public School District Supervisor, Dr. Vivian T. Tuazon, the GPTA President, Officers, School Head, Ma'am Emilu Marie E. Olario, the faculty and staff, and to our fellow graduates, parents, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. It is a great honor and privilege to welcome you all these virtual senior high school rites. Amidst all these unfortunate circumstances, may this give you a sense of hope and pride. Before anything else, I want to take this opportunity to thank Looc National High School for these amazing years that I spent in this institution. To be honest, this school year is one of the unpleasant school year that I ever had. Contrary to what people always say, that I live in a perfect life because all I have the support I can get, but it's never been perfect. I myself can attest how shattered I was when this global pandemic COVID-19 dramatically altered our lives. How I was in a low spirit that I had no other choice but to adapt this new setup, let alone the predicaments I encountered in these new normal modalities. I have to frequently spend sleepless nights juggling between my academic, household chores, forgotten mealtime, and my physical and mental health was deeply affected. There were times when I thought of giving up, but I have to continue striving, which you all can totally relate. Without any question, this is a challenging milestone for young adults like us. Instead of letting this difficult situation dishearten me, I managed them to make my motivation to do more and be more. I remained passionate to my studies and diligently did my task to reach higher goals. I hope this will remind all of us that at the end of every challenge, victory awaits. My dear batchmates, we have overcome. This is our breakthrough. To the Looc National High School faculty and staff, our unfeigned gratitude to all of your efforts to ensure our success for the school year, for providing us all opportunities and possibilities to learn and for giving us support in many ways. To our teachers, especially to our class advisor, you are the true heroes of today. Your love, efforts, and sacrifices transcends the barriers of distance and technology. And for that, we are grateful. As the saying goes, a good teacher explains, a superior teacher demonstrates, and a great teacher inspires. Indeed, you truly inspire us all. Senior high school wouldn't be this enjoyable if it weren't because of my dear classmates. To my fellow YUM students, I am beyond grateful for the moment we spent together. This goofiness, tears, and joy will always be remembered. Moreover, a quick thank you to my friends, best friends, my dear Kiara, Rinalyn, BJ, Justine, Jessa, and to all of my friends out there. Thank you so much. You guys are the best friends that anyone could ever have. This is the moment to show gratitude to our loving families. They have witnessed the ups and downs of our endeavors. We love you all so much and we are blessed to have you all. To my greatest inspiration and reason of my hard work, my titos, titas, my siblings, kuyas and ate, and to my mama and papa, thank you for instilling good important value to me, for never leaving my side to both triumphs and tragedy, for believing in me when I could not even believe in myself. Thank you. Most importantly, Let us praise and give glory to our Almighty Father for the gift of life, wisdom, and love. Amidst all this current situation, graduates, my ginormous congratulations to all of us. I am rooting for you. Make your dream a reality. Again, welcome to this year virtual senior high school rides.
Thank you very much, Miss Mary Joy Balangao. At this point, we shall now hear the message of our school's division superintendent, Dr. Jonathan S. De La Peña, SESO 5, and DepEd Secretary Leonor M. Briones.
If you don't go after what you want, you will never have it. If you don't ask, the answer is always no. If you don't step forward, you are always in the same place. Your graduation today is a milestone that marks how far you have traveled and what significant change have you made in your life. It is an important milestone as it signifies the acquisition of necessary competence, character, and credentials which allow you to confidently move to the next phase of your educational journey. I take pride in your achievement, which has become even more meaningful as the final stretch of your journey has been arduous. Each of you now exemplifies endurance and flexibility, which have long been considered as unique Filipino character. Both folkloric and historical, the Filipino is likened to a bamboo that bends with the wind and can survive a storm. More than resilience, we have strengthened our bayanihan spirit. I commend the school officials, teachers, and personnel for making everything possible, from writing and printing modules to ensuring that new modalities work for our learners. I also express my appreciation to the parents for playing unprecedented roles, especially when we transition to modular learning in the learners' learning spaces at home. Their participation to educating our children has been remarkable. I also express my gratitude to our government officials and stakeholders for providing us resources that we needed and for giving us hope and encouragement to continue doing our job. To our young graduates, you will be written in the history, for you emerged from unique circumstances. Step forward with pride and confidence. Pride for completing and hurdling a specific level of education, and confidence for the assurance that you have become 21st century learners who are competent, resilient, and independent. Warmest congratulations on your achievement.
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. This year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always thought, we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day wherein finally,
our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded, in addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning. And you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face-to-face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome, and your advice has been taken seriously not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers, and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating these long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as Your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate. And therefore, you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the parent teachers associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug virtually, of course, and each greeting, which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many, many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work because the kind of curriculum you survived and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science and technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because you are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
The school principal, Emily Marie A. Olario, will now present the senior high school candidates for graduation.
Dr. Jonathan Estilo Peña, CESO 5, Schools Division Superintendent of the Division of Misamis Oriental. I have the honor to present to you the candidates for graduation of Looc National High School for school year 2020-2021, of whom 19 are male, 13 are female, a total of 32 grade 12 learners who have satisfactorily completed the requirements of the K-12 Basic Education Curriculum Senior High School level of the Department of Education. May I therefore request to confirm their graduation.
By the authority vested in me as Schools Division Superintendent of the Department of Education, Division of Misamis Oriental, and upon certification of your school principal that you have satisfactorily completed the basic requirements prescribed by the Department of Education under the K-12 Basic Education Curriculum, I now confirm you Graduates. Graduates of this school year 2020-2021. Congratulations.
The distribution of diploma, awarding of academic honors, and special awards will now take place.
The graduates of Class 2021. Alaw John Claudine C. Bardahi Freddy G. Bungay Nino John A. Kadyon Phelp P. Dael VG. Dumaluan Chris R. Estrada LGG. Fantonial Junivi E. Fuentes Danny Boy B. Habagat DGB. Habagat Daniel John B. How Dave Ian Q. Looc Laurent Q. Makababat Patrick James. Maiso Rodel. Pabilian Senjan. Quijada Casey John with honors. Udarby Anthony A. Jr. Ibanez Fred Anthon P. Abrigana Renalyn M. with honors. Balangyaw Mary Joy with high honors. Balingit Jorilyn A. Balok Diana Jean S. Bardahi Russell M. Kabalan Jessa C. with honors. Kagadas Meshel T. Habagat Justin. Habagat Maba Jane N. Mabayo Jo Christine J. Mabayo Vanessa S. Perocho Hazel May C. Tagarda Kiara with high honors, excellence in mathematics, excellence in science.
Let us give our academic and special awarded and their parents a big round of applause. Congratulations! In behalf of the grade 12 graduates, Ms. Kiara Tagarda, with high honors, will now give her message in behalf of the graduates.
To our school's division superintendent, Dr. Jonathan S. De La Peña, CESO 5. To our assistant schools division superintendent, Dr. Nympha R. Lago. To our public schools district supervisor, Dr. Vivian Tuason. The GPTA president and officers, school head, Ma'am Emilu Marie A. Ulario, the faculty and staff, and to my fellow graduates, parents, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Your success is not an accident. It takes hard work, perseverance, sacrifices, and most especially, it is your love and passion to what you are doing. My dear fellow graduates, we already encountered different kinds of challenges, and one of these is the COVID-19 pandemic, which is somehow hindering our path to success. As a result, we are to adopt the new mode of learning, which is the most convenient for us here in our locality, print modular distance learning. When our journey commenced with this new normal setup, it was also the start of carrying our responsibility to become independent learners. As we journeyed, we all came through a certain point where we felt depressed, stressed, anxious, hopeless, and some even felt they were left behind. This situation also changed some of my fellow learners' social relationship to people, including mine. Along the process of adopting and adapting to this new normal, I opted to be alone because I think it is better than being with anyone else. It changed my ways of learning. During those times, internet serves as my best companion. There, I look for clues, examples, and even answers to the questions that I found too difficult to comprehend. And yes, we all went through the same difficult phase of our lives. Indeed, the situation made it harder for us. But let us look into the silver lining that we must be grateful for. We have our families, friends, teachers who constantly encourage us to go on in life and strive to achieve our aspirations. From the day we were born until we get into the different phase of our life. Honestly, it is hard to learn without our teachers who will be there to teach and give explanations to difficult lessons. Although we can approach them, it has a different because in this new normal, they also have their new normal duties. Thinking about how the normal things turn to is frustrating. However, at this moment, allow me to lighten the mood. Allow me to reminisce about our learning journey before the pandemic. Hey classmates! Can you still remember how we shared our thoughts in class? How we all got nervous when it was time for oral recitation? How we childishly made our assignments inside the classroom instead of doing those at home? How we all felt yet enjoyed teaming up for our jingle? How we converted our classroom into Araneta Coliseum just because we had our concert? We all had shared both happy and crying moments. But now, we can only say, those were the days. Those were all now just part of our past that is hard to bring back. We all are heartbroken because of our current situation. It hindered us to be back to our normal lives. But let us be reminded to tindog og barog, as said by the person we always look up to. Let us feel pain, frustration, and sadness, but padayon. Our knowledge is the only possession that cannot be taken away from us. It is a gift that is worth treasuring and can be our ticket to secure our brighter future. Despite and in spite, I would like to congratulate all of us for we made it this far. And most importantly, I would like to thank everyone who helped us reach this milestone. I will not be here. You will not be here. We will not be here without them. As we come to finally conclude our high school journey, on behalf of my fellow graduates, allow me to thank the following. To our teachers, thank you for your unwavering support, effort, and patience. Even if we submitted our outputs sometimes beyond the deadline, or even submitted incomplete outputs, you accepted it. Thank you for being so understanding and motivating. To our school heads, thank you for your undying support and for always thinking about our safety while studying. To our parents, thank you is an understatement for all your sacrifices and unconditional love. To everyone who in one way or another has contributed to the success, you all deserve a huge round of applause and millions of thank yous for everything you did to us. Above all, thank you, Almighty Father, our great provider, for blessing us much more than what we deserve. Time flies so fast, and here we are now. Maybe there is sadness, for we are now leaving the portals of Looc National High School, the school that serves as our second home for how many years? A second home that unites different individuals, including us. But despite of all the differences, we have one goal and we made it. We did it! We surpassed our senior high and another gate will open to us as we continue our journey to college. That's why, whatever you think that will make your life better, you should be confident that you can make it. Our beloved alma mater has nurtured us the seed of this success that will prepare us for a new chapter of our lives. Congratulations, Batch 2020-2021 Looc Senior High School. Clap and give a round of applause to yourself for a job very well done. Padayon sa pag-uswag o pagbuswak. Thank you.
This time, our school principal, Emily Marie A. Olario, will introduce our guest speaker.
Our guest speaker for this momentous day received his bachelor's degree in public administration at Mindanao University of Science and Technology and is currently taking up master's in public sector innovation in the same university. After graduating, he immediately worked at Asia Brewery as checker and also a company basketball team player. In 2016, he worked at the National Anti-Poverty Commission as the provincial focal person of Northern Mindanao. And in 2017 to 2018, he was a secretary of the provincial governor of Misamis Oriental. His love for the Moro community led him to decide to transfer to the Department of Social Welfare and Development in April 2018 as Financial Analyst 2 of the Bangsamoro sa Umpungan, a program to mitigate the high incidence of hunger and malnutrition in Bangsamoro Autonomous Region of Muslim Mindanao. He is presently the Community Development Officer of Agosan del Norte Electric Cooperative Incorporated, wherein one of his functions is to help the cooperative realize its member consumer owners empowerment to establish to the One Electric Cooperative, Advocacy, and Movement, and the implementation of Member Consumer Owners Program for Empowerment. Ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome with a warm virtual applause Mr. Brami Habagat Biadnes.
Looc National High School 2020-2021 Moving Up Ceremony. First, I would like to acknowledge the highly effective school principal, Ma'am Enilu Marie A. Ulario, tinahod o pinalangga ng mga teachers, parents, alumni, guardians, students, and most especially the graduates. I'm so thankful to you and to your teachers, who are my former teachers, that they considered me to give this message to inspire you, young aspirants in life, as you finished your senior high school education, as you push yourself to the next level of your journey. The moment I recorded this video, I felt honored, but at the same time conscious, because when I was a student like you, I'm one of those guys sitting in the last row trying to annoy anyone around me. To make the long story short, isa ko sa mga labad sa ulo kay surdo kaniadtong estudyante pa ko. Well, anyway, this pandemic changed almost everything. But before pandemic, life is not a plain surface already to deal with and to live with, especially if you are from an ordinary family living in this third world country. But you are so courageous to accomplish this level of education. Kana palang daan, kadaugan na kayo para sa inyong kaugalingon o para sa inyong ginikanan. Kay dili lalim mo deal sa pandemya. Tanan, nag-adjust ang mga sector sa workers or mga employees from daily time in and out to work from home. Dili na siya lalim, kadaghan kay na siya ipang-comply ng mga requirements, accomplishments, no? For you students, from regular class discussion nga makita ninyo inyong maestra, inyong trato, inyong classmates nga maka-raise mo pangutana anytime you want, karon modular class na siya, no? Mas karon mas makita nimo di ay nga mas bright pa ang imuhang ginabuli nga classmate, no? Mas bright pa ang iyang mamagpapa kaysa sa imuha. Kidding aside. Pero ang naka-nice karon ang mga farmers. Kay bisan disod man kayo kung mag-work from home sila, dili man nila madala ang ilang daro o ilang baka silang balay. Kidding aside, if at this very moment you have already in your mind and heart what bachelor degree you will be taking and in what school, then you have already the direction in your life, as you know that your parents will support you in it. And you should be thankful, very thankful of it, as you have a well-founded family. But when I was at your level, I'm not like you because I don't have what you have. Ako, in my own story, if ang other people from nothing to something, sa ako nga bahin, sa ako nga part, from negative nothing to something. You know why? Ang mga pagduda, pagsaway, pagtamay, basic na siya sa akong kinabuhi from childhood hantod na human ko kay school. But then kana nga duration, wala na ko na siya gitake as negative. Wala pod ko ni-react ana nga dagan sa akong kinabuhi. Kundili nag-learn ko unsaon ako pag-deal di ay ang mas lisod na level, no? Ako siyang gi-turn into asset sa ako ang pagkatao. How to be kind more sa akong palibot, no? So muna siya akong dala-dala, muna siya akong asset pag-enter na ako sa college life nako. Dito dili tiaw, nag-working student ko, natagaan-lay ko opportunity nga maka-eskwela, pero nag-working student ko sa Jollibee, nakaundang ako, wala man self-supporting man ko. So mangita ako pamaagi nga mga kaon ko, musakay kog multikab, pangayuan pa na ako plite ang driver, bisag wala ko nagplite, pangayuan pa na ako sa sukli. So ingana ka kuan akong life para maka-lunch ko, mag-repair ko sa maglima-lima, tag 20 man, ay sa bawal ra ba, illegal ra ba na sa eskwelahan. Sekreto lang na to na. But that's life. ingana na kog survive akong daily life sa akong college life. So, natagaan ning ko opportunity, no? Pinaagi sa mga tabang po sa different families, no? Nga maluoy sa ako. Natagaan ko opportunity nga ma-varsity mo nang nakatabang po sa ako ang pag-survive. Tapos, niabot din sa punto nga natingala na lang ko nga graduating na ko, nga wala kabalo ako parents na mag-graduate na ko. So, ingana ang life, no? So, kung makita nimo nga apiki ka, paminawa ni siya nga istorya, mas apiki pa ni sa imuha. So, keep yourself, keep yourself na dili ka mawala sa imong direction. If you have no idea what will happen day after tomorrow, have no reasons to carry on, nothing or no one to hold on, just put your step forward every single day. Mo gina akong gibuhat. Just put your step forward. Bahala kung sa mga hitaw, basta tikang yung kapabanti. No? Regardless of what people will say. Just have the discipline, patience, and courage in dealing with your daily life and struggle. If no one motivates you, no one believes in you, that's not a problem. Go outside that box and be kind to the community as they maybe become your bigger family. To end, choose your battles and look beyond the horizon. Congratulations, keep safe, and see you around. Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Mr. Brame J. Biednes. We shall now virtually award the plaque of appreciation to our guest speaker with the citation, Republic of the Philippines Department of Education, Region 10, Division of Misamis Oriental, District of Salay, Looc National High School. Plaque of appreciation is given to Mr. Brame J. Biednes in grateful recognition of his active and untiring support to his alma mater as guest speaker to the 4th Senior High School graduation ceremony. The time and effort he has shown is highly appreciated by the school principal, teachers, students, and parents as well. Given this 15th day of July of the year 2021 during the 4th Senior High School graduation ceremony at Looc National High School, Looc, Salay, Misamis Oriental. Casey John Quijada, with honors, will now lead the class for the Pledge of Loyalty.
Please raise your right hand. I, Casey John Quijada, do solemnly pledge that I will be faithful to my alma mater, Looc National High School, and I will cherish its ideals and uphold at all times its traditions of service, that I will look incessantly and devotedly to help secure a better and fuller life, not only for myself and my family, but above all, for my community and my country. This I pledge, so help me God.
Graduation song will now be rendered.
I can almost see it, that dream I'm dreaming, but there's a voice inside my head saying you'll never reach it. Every step I'm taking, every move I make feels lost with no direction. My faith is shaking, but I gotta keep trying. I gotta keep my head held high. There's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it a move. There's always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes you're gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there, ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's the climb. The struggles I'm facing, the chances I'm taking, sometimes might knock me down, but no, I'm not breaking. I may not know it, but these are the moments that I'm gonna remember most. Just gotta keep going, and I gotta be strong. Just keep pushing on, 'cause keep on moving, keep climbing, keep the faith, baby. Oh, it's all about the climb. Keep your faith, keep your faith.
Mr. Alex S. Valdon, the GPTA President, will now formally close this ceremony.
Our School Division Superintendent, Dr. Jonathan S. de la Peña, and the Assistant Division Superintendent, Dr. Nimpa R. Lago, our Public School District Supervisor, Vivian T. Tuason, my fellow GPTA officers, the guest speaker, Colhead Looc National High School, Emilio Marie A. Olario, the faculty and staff, and to the graduates, parents, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Allow me to take this opportunity to extend my warmest congratulations to our dearest graduates of Looc National High School. It is indeed a job well done. This pandemic may have crippled face-to-face learning, but thanks to your understanding parents and to our ever-sacrificing teachers for continuing education amidst this risky health situation. We have truly shown resiliency and its finest. You are about to leave the portals of this very institution that made you who you are today. May the memories you shared with everyone remains in your hearts forever. Don't forget to look back, because by looking back you will see how far you've come. This is not yet end of your learning journey. Education goes on and on and on. Take your learning experiences here and share it to wherever your paths take you. Tap yourselves, for you have made it this far. Whatever your next step, I want you to always bring the name of the school where you were nurtured. Graduates, now alumni of Looc National High School, congratulations once again. You deserve to take pride and in this educational achievement. Take this opportunity to celebrate with your family, but remember our basic health protocols. Good luck and good health to all of you. Stay safe and stay at home. Thank you.
That concludes the virtual graduation ceremony of Looc National High School. Thank you for joining us in celebrating this momentous occasion. Congratulations, parents, teachers, and staff. Congratulations, graduates, class of 2021. Mabuhay ang DepEd!
Isang maalab at matagumpay na araw po sa ating lahat. Mula dito sa amin sa Kagawaran ng Edukasyon sa Amihan ng Mindanao. Graduation, completion, or moving up ceremonies are testimonies of excellent coordination, genuine hard work, and great love. When the COVID-19 pandemic struck the world, hitting the various sectors including education, the Department of Education, through the competent leadership of Secretary Leonor Magtolis Briones, firmly accepted the challenge to continue education, bravely wrestling with the challenges of the pandemic and unceasingly finding solutions to to address any emerging problems. Amidst all these difficulties, emerged excellent coordination across all levels of governance and the different stakeholders, with the teachers at the forefront of delivering the basic education learning continuity plan. And here they are, our learners, who willingly submitted themselves to blended distance learning, painstakingly learning the ways of the new learning landscape and successfully accomplishing all their academic requirements through genuine hard work. But these successes would not have been possible if not for the great love of the parents and guardians who have been selflessly offering their prayers, time, and resources. In other words, the successes of our learners, our teachers, our leaders, and the Department of Education at large, with the unwavering support of all our stakeholders, are products of our collective decision to succeed as one family. On behalf of the entire DepEd Region 10, allow me to thank and congratulate everyone for this great feat, which attests that DepEd indeed is on track. But just like what is said in our theme for this year's end of school year rites, strengthening quality education amid COVID-19 pandemic, we need to be on our toes. The COVID-19 pandemic is real, and so are other education emergencies. All together, let us rise from this pandemic, recalibrate our learning continuity plans, and continue to deliver quality education for our learners, the heart of DepEd 10. Muli, binabati ko ang lahat ng nagtapos sa taong ito. Hangad namin ang inyong patuloy na tagumpay, anumang landas ang inyong tatahakin. Pagpalain nawa kayo ng poong may kapal. Marami pong salamat.
Congratulations, graduates, class of 2021!